Austria's far-right Freedom Party out canvassing in a poor part of Vienna ahead of legislative elections at the end of the month. Once a stronghold of the Social Democratic Party, currently in a ruling coalition in Austria, this area of social housing now provides rich pickings for the far right. They can now boast 30% support in this area.
We don't talk about the party program. We just listen to the concerns and the interests of people in social housing. That's the most important thing. That's enough. They can see someone else is listening.
Immigration and corruption are themes the extreme right have used to sway voters, historically associated with the Social Democratic Party, the SPO.
Im Gemeindebau war immer schon das Kernklientel der SPÖ.
People in social housing have always been the core of the SPO electorate. That was the same in the 1920s. People who lived here had little education, low income, and were primarily workers who voted for the SPO.
Arbeiter, die hauptsächlich eben dann auch für die SPÖ gewählt haben.
But in the 1980s, the SPO moved away from this electoral base, focusing more on middle-class targets. And meanwhile, the percentage of immigrants and unemployed living in social housing increased, helping turn the tables towards the far right. To try to counter this trend, the SPO set themselves a goal of talking to 100,000 voters, campaigning door to door.
Throughout its history, the SPO aimed for direct contact with people, more than any other party, I think. And when it didn't, the election results were not so good.
Opinion polls suggest that support for the leading coalition has fallen. Meanwhile, the Freedom Party is currently polling at 20%, up from 17.5% in 2008. But the Freedom Party will have to make significant gains if it is to rival the SPO's position in Parliament, where it currently has less than half their number of seats.